Sitting in Aunt Bee's diner, Pepper watched as Bruce Carter strolled through the parking lot. The sun glinted off his mirrored sunglasses as he shifted them from his face to his head. His tank top left little to the imagination, but Pepper didn't mind. She rather enjoyed watching him in the bright sun of late afternoon. Pepper was waiting on her late, very late lunch. Or maybe it would be considered an early dinner. Either way, Bruce was the dessert. He was eye candy for sure, with his many tattoos and deep, dark tan. His hair fell to his shoulders, a few large waves, giving it just enough body for it to move sexily with the breeze as he walked. Stepping through the door, Bruce looked around, scanning the entire diner before his eyes came to rest on Pepper, sitting alone at a window booth, sipping iced tea. She held his gaze and wished she was sipping something stronger than tea. Smiling recognition, he said, "Hey, Pepper. How are you?" He moved to her table with long, sure strides. Feeling her heart skip a beat, Pepper smiled up at him and motioned for him to sit. "I'm great. How about you?" He slid into the seat across from her and pulled a menu from the holder and flipped it open. "I'll be better when I get some food in my stomach." He smiled broadly at her and then let his eyes travel down to the deep V shape of her shirt. Instead of self-consciously covering herself or shifting in her seat, Pepper inhaled deeply. If he wanted to look, she was more than happy to let him. Pepper liked for men to appreciate her looks, especially men she liked. She liked Bruce Carter. She couldn't imagine a woman anywhere who couldn't appreciate his bad boy character and his biker attitude. And his rocking hot body didn't hurt things a bit. When she exhaled, Bruce slowly looked up at her, a small devilish grin playing on his face, his eyes heated with lust. "I could think of something else that might help me feel even better, too." He winked at her and continued, "But first, food." "I could, too." She toyed with her straw and gave him her best flirty expression. "And just what might that be? Maybe we could help each other out after dinner." Grinning over the menu, he eyed her ample cleavage again. "I was thinking how much better I'd feel if I had—" She gave him a coy smile. "A bottle of Jaeger." She held her flirty look until what she'd said registered on his face, and then she chuckled. "Oh, you think that's clever, don't you?" He laughed shortly and then offered, "I have plenty of Jaeger back at my place. You know, if you want to come over and join me after dinner." Sandy brought Pepper's hamburger steak to her and set it on the table. "You need anything else, sweetie?" Pepper enjoyed Sandy's deep southern drawl. "Not right now, thank you." "What about you, sir? Are you ordering or just keeping her company?" Sandy didn't try to be inconspicuous. She ogled Bruce approvingly and winked at Pepper, giving her a little thumbs-up of approval as she put her pen to her order pad. "I'm going to have what she's having, except give me the larger hamburger steak, please." Bruce folded the menu and stuck it back in the holder. "Sweet tea to drink, too?" Sandy smiled at him. He returned the smile and nodded. "Yes." "I'll put a rush on the food, sir. I'll be right back with your tea." Sandy bopped her hips as if she were walking her turn on the catwalk as she went for the tea. Laughing quietly, Pepper said, "Damn, you have an admirer there, Bruce." His face reddened and he looked out the window. "I thought she was going to dislocate a hip trying to swing her curves for you there." Pepper snorted laughter again, finding much humor in the young girl's attempts at flirting.